Sergeant, here they come!
Don't take any chances. These men are dangerous. We'd all get killed.
Hey, what's that in front of us?
The windshield.
Cops.
Oh, so what's a few cops? Cops? Oh, quick, Donkey, you gotta turn around.
Never, we're going through. Get on the radio and call headquarters in major emergency. These maniacs are gonna wipe out the whole state.
This is my kid cousin, Duncan Gillis. And this is my friend Maynard G. Krebs. Now, tell me the truth. Do they look like criminals? Well, I've got to get rid of this picture. It's killing my point. What I'm trying to say is, how do those two fine, upstanding faces on the floor get mixed up in that getaway scene from The Untouchables? You guessed it. A woman. It never fails. Whenever there's trouble, the troublemaker is a member of the gentle sex.
Gillis, I order you to bring Miss Victoria home early tonight. No lollygagging on the front porch. I shall be watching from the balcony with a pot of boiling oil.
Yes, ma'am. We're just going to the Peabody roof for a little dining and dancing.
I know your family's finances, and I predict much dancing, very little dining.
We won't be leaving for a couple of hours yet, Dobie. Let's go down to the courts and play some tennis.
A smashing idea. I against the two of you. I'll run your legs off, you softballs.
You won't have time to play, madam. You have an appointment at your bank.
Oh, yes, I have to foreclose some mortgages. Throw a lot of people out on the street.
Oh, well, business before pleasure.
Or vice versa. Rats, no tennis today.
That's all for the best, Mrs. Osborne. I mean, I have a pretty powerful forehand. That's on account I've got the strongest bicep in the whole sophomore class.
Oh, Tremblay!
What?
Put up or shut up, boy. I'm challenging you.
Huh?
Let's make it interesting. $50 to the winner.
Look, Mrs. Osborne.
Oh, all right. 25, you coward. I'll give you 2 to 1 odds.
Yeah, don't worry, Victoria, my dear. I won't hurt her.
1, 2, 3, go.
That's $50 you owe me, Dopey.
It's Dobie with a B. I wasn't even ready, and at the moment I've only got $24.
I'll take it. Before you leave, you will sign a promissory note for the balance at 25% interest. This will teach you not to play with the big kids. Boola boola.
Step out of it, Dobie. Just look ahead to the wonderful evening we're going to have.
Of course, my angel. Dining and dancing at the Peabody roof, and all of a sudden I remembered I don't feel too good.
What's wrong? I mean, we are going out on the town tonight, aren't we?
Victoria, my sweet, let me put it this way. How would you like to spend the evening taking a lovely walk along the river?
Dobie, my sweet, let me put it this way. No.
No.
Now, I'm going to change my clothes, and I'll have no more of this nonsense. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as an empty wallet.
Put the sign on the door that says out to lunch. I done even better. I put one that says chicken pox. Hey, go on out for pass. Further. Hey, ahoo! Hey, I'll get it. Because I'm James Dandy at Spooping Customers. Hello? This is Joe the Bookie. Sorry I can't talk to you now, fellow crook, because I'm dislegal.
Maynard, that's illegal. Stop horsing around.
I'm sorry, I can't talk to you about horses. Hey, Dobe, is that you?
You bet it's me. And Maynard, listen carefully.
Hey, good buddy, how come you're calling a bookie? I didn't think you were that type of guy.
Maynard, pay attention. I'm at the Osborne Country Estate, and you've got to bring me $25 immediately. I'm desperate.
You're desperate, and I'm Krebs. The only time I had $25 was pictures of Captain Kangaroo on them.
Dobie, don't worry. We'll get the $25 to you. First, it'll take us a few hours to get it to the Osborne estate, but don't worry, we'll get it to you.
Duncan, don't let me down. I don't care if you have to sell Maynard at a rummage sale. Just get me the dough. I'm counting on you.
Hey, Manny, how are we going to get the loot for him? He must really need it bad. Hey, how's about we rob a bank?
Manny.
And why not? James Cagney does every night in the Late Late movie.
I got it. The cash register.
Take money from the cash register of Herbert T. Gillis? Surely you jest.
Oh, no, Manny, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, no, Dunky, no, you're too young to die.
Well, it's okay, Manny. Uncle Herbie trusts me.
lucky, kid. Mr. G used to keep an alligator in there until he ate the mailman.
You gotta figure out another way to get the 25 bucks.
Hey, how about I sell my brain to science? I just hold my in the conversation. Poor Dobie sure is sank.
Maynard, that's sunken. You can say that again.
Sank?
Sunk.
Sunk. He
Yeah,
sure is.
I was not. Sunk, I mean. But circumstances were piling up that could blow the lid off the whole state. This is McGinney, a fellow who drives a truck and comes into the store to use a telephone.
Gee, Marge, baby, I can't help it. Look, I've got to go to the warehouse and pick up this crummy weed killer that I got to deliver to some crummy golf course. Now, look, don't get mad, Marge, baby. You'd not give anything in the world to keep my date with you. Anything.
This is Marge, baby. Now you know why McGinney would give anything to keep his date with her. Anything.
Would you give 25 bucks?
It's a deal.
That's how come one truck driver plus Marge baby led Dunky and Maynard to the brink of disaster and to this very nervous fella at the warehouse.
Marge and Henry shipping. Oh, wait, I'll check. Yeah, your weed killer's all packed and ready to go. The truck will be here for it any minute.
Shipment of nitroglycerin for the road building crew.
Oh, good. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. You know, that explosive stuff sitting out there gives me the creeps. I spent the whole morning making out my will. Wait a minute. Don't touch it. I want to go back and double my hospital insurance.
Leave it down, Charlie. Nothing's going to happen. We've been handling this hot stuff for years. Of course, there used to be 4 of us. Okay, let's get this on the truck. And watch that hand, boy. The doctor says it'll be another year before you can use those fingers again. You know, this nitro's tricky stuff. Sometimes you couldn't set it off with a sledgehammer, and sometimes just breathing on it could blow us all 11 miles straight up.
Well, I'm glad they sent a couple of careful guys like you to handle it, not some wild, harebrained nut. You rang? Oh, hey, my weed killer. What did you know? Oh, you guys should have got all that trouble. I'm strong. I can carry it all by my lonely.
My mother loves me anyhow. How come everybody's running, Manny? You weren't doing your Dracula imitation again, were you?
No, I think it has something to do with my particular kind of personality. It's called repulsive.
Come on, we gotta get this loose to Dobie.
Like right. And I'm gonna hold on to this can like my life was suspended on it.
That's dependent. And hurry up. We got a long drive and the roads are pretty rotten.
That's okay, because so's your driving.
The state police don't catch them.
They'd better move faster. They'll have to catch him with a whisk broom and a blotter.
A truckload of nitroglycerin rolling through town. Wait! Now hear this, all stations. Emergency! Emergency! This is a general alarm. Be on the lookout for a 1941 panel delivery truck loaded with high explosives. All citizens keep off streets. The truck is described as a disreputable, rickety, beat-up wreck. The same description seems to fit one of the drivers.
And then there was my uncle who wasn't afraid of anything. He used to go swimming where the sharks was. We called him Shorty. Let's turn on the radio and get some music. Well, that reminds me, I'm hungry.
How come music on the radio reminds you you're hungry?
Because I'm Manny G. Krebs and everything reminds me I'm hungry.
Attention, attention all listeners, attention. This is vital. We switch you to State Police Headquarters for the latest bulletin on the missing nitroglycerin truck. Take it away, Headquarters.
Hey, what's that?
B flat. Take a look, get a better note. Ah, that's what I dig. Mozart.
We interrupt our scheduled program to bring you another emergency bulletin from the State Police. The drivers of the truck carrying the nitroglycerin do not know they are carrying this deadly cargo.
Now, that guy with the beard looked like he didn't know nothing.
Those guys are a traveling disaster area. All it takes is one little bounce.
That truck has just been seen moving north through the factory area of town. Warning, if you spot this vehicle, approach it with extreme caution. One wrong move could destroy this entire city.
Ridiculous. Madam would never allow it.
To all police personnel, use extreme caution when approaching truck. Nitroglycerin is highly sensitive. Anything might explode it. Heat, a strong jolt, a sudden stop.
Stop the truck! Stop!
Stop! What's the matter? What's wrong, Meanie?
I'm hungry.
No, we're not stopping for food till we get this loot to Dobie, and that's final.
No, that's starvation. The only thing I'd eat since breakfast has been lunch and dinner, and a few snacks.
No, we got a job to do and we're gonna do it. And nothing, I repeat, nothing is gonna stop us. I am Duncan Gillis and you are lovely.
Duncan Gillis, get lost. You're not my type.
What is your type?
I go for athletes, and you look like you got 2 left feet. Flake off, Waldo.
Did you hear that? She likes athletes, Maynard.
Yeah, where are we gonna find one?
I'll have you know, my dear, I am Central High School's hottest backfield prospect.
Also their biggest liar.
You're a football player? Show me, Tiger, show me.
You speak, I obey. Throw me a pass, Maynard. That bag.
Oh, yeah, sure, just like Mickey Merritt. Hey, Donkey, that little chick was right. You do have 2 left feet. Your nose ain't the greatest either.
Oh, never mind. Oh, it's the saddest day of my life. I've lost her.
What are you kicking about? I didn't even get to throw a touchdown.
Emergency alert. Stay off streets. Seek cover immediately. At this very moment, the truck may be hurtling toward a flaming disaster.
I know what's wrong. The propeller fell off.
No, it's just overheated. Oh, after all, we've driven 10 miles.
Yeah, stand back.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put the fire out. I'm gonna pour this here weed killer in there.
Think it'll work?
No, do you?
No, we better just wait till it cools off.
We might have to wait a couple of years.
The city is in a virtual state of siege. Every available man and piece of equipment has been thrown into the search for the nitro knotheads.
Attention. This is a grave emergency. Every citizen must be warned. Our entire community is in grave danger. Repeat, keep off streets.
Man, that sure is a funny sound airplane. Most of them go...
That's not an airplane, that's an engine.
No, kid, engine goes... White man speak with forked tongue. And it goes...
It's a train engine.
So?
Trains run on tracks.
So?
Those are tracks.
So bye.
Wait, we gotta save the truck.
No, what we gotta save is me, so bye. Look, kid, this ain't fair. You're smaller than me.
Come on, help me push. How close is it, matey?
Abandoned ship!
Maynard, why would the darn thing move?
Take it out of gear and put it in natural?
Maynard, that's neutral. No. Push, Maynard. Who dare say such a thing?
Well, starting alphabetically from the beginning of the alphabet, there's Mrs. Abosco, Dr. Zimmer, Professor
Every person in the area has been alerted to the danger. The streets are deserted. It is impossible that any human being over the age of 3 is not aware that today may be a day of unbelievable disaster.
Today's the loveliest day of my entire life.
It won't be if you try to worm your way out of taking me to the Peabody roof tonight.
Perish forbid, my sweet. That matter's well taken care of. Nothing can stop us.
Stop. This is an appeal to the drivers of the nitroglycerin truck from the mayor of our city. Stop wherever you are. Witnesses have provided descriptions of the 2 drivers. One appears to be about 16 years old, but he has the manner of a hardened criminal, so he is probably a well-preserved midget. His accomplice is thin, clumsy, and stooped. Correction, that's stupid. Wears a beard, a sweatshirt, and a vacant expression. They are driving a truck bearing the name Gillis Groceries.
Gillis Grocery? Bearded, stupid, well-preserved midget? Maynard and Donkey, what have you done?
They have endangered thousands of lives by their behavior. That's what they've done.
Enough already with your opinions. Just report the facts. It's a catastrophe. I've got to get to the police.
Nitroglycerin, huh? That stuff is dynamite.
Wherever Maynard goes, his transistor radio is sure to follow. If the police had only let me broadcast.
We have no time for that. We'll broadcast from here.
A complete radio station?
Yes. An old gentleman built this for father. An Italian, name of Marconi. Now hear this, you nasty boys. Now hear this. I, Mrs. Chatsworth Osborne Sr., order you. I repeat, order you. Get out of that truck this instant, do you hear? I order you to stop endangering helpless women, innocent children, and my land holdings. Not necessarily in that order.
Man, these soap operas get sadder all the time.
Fella, stop before it's too late. Before you blow up everybody. Please, I beg of you.
Man, what a lousy actor. Listen to that voice. I recognize that voice. Yeah, it was me. Listen, man, what a lousy actor.
You scoundrels in that truck, stop and get out at once. If you so much as hit one tiny bump in the road, there'll be a shattering explosion.
Flat as a pancake. Oh, only at the bottom. The rest of it's okay. Get the spare.
Citizens are urged to leave city at once. Get away from danger areas. Citizens, leave city immediately. Police cars and helicopters are combing the entire area, all the way to the lake. There is no further news of the missing truck. Squads 11, 23, and 44 will set up roadblocks immediately at strategic corners. It is imperative that the truck be stopped.
Hey, Maney, I'm worried.
Me too.
What are you worried about?
Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to be friendly.
I don't have a driver's license.
Oh, that's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but if the cops spot us, they'll throw us in the clink.
Ooh, that's something to worry about.
Yeah, and if Uncle Herbie finds out, bread and Watersville, we won't get the loot to Dobie.
Hey, driving without a license is a big crime. You'll get 6 months in the electric chair.
Hey, Maney, you drive.
Are you kidding? I've been turned down for a license 46 times in the last 6 years.
Oh, then we'll just have to keep one eye open for cops.
Yeah, I'll keep both eyes open. I'm very alert.
So what's a few cops?
Cops? Oh, quick, Donkey, you gotta turn around.
Never. We're going through.
The death truck has just broken through the roadblock at 14th and Harlan. Attention all stations. Take no chances. These men are dangerous. The truck must be stopped.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Maynard G. Krebs, wherever you are, whatever you are, stop at once.
Auntie, it's hopeless.
Oh, I'm afraid so. However, this Marconi contraption hasn't been entirely useless. According to this machine, the Kaiser has just surrendered to General Pershing.
Duncan and Maynard have gone up in smoke, and it's all my fault. Now I know how it feels to stare into the face of utter, complete, dismal disaster.
You rang?
Maynard, I've never been so glad to see anybody in my whole life.
Glorioski, you must have really been broke.
No, I'm talking about the nitro you picked up at that chemical plant.
Nitro? You mean it's a weed killer?
You still got it?
Everybody freeze!
Oh, I get it. It's like a game like living statues. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Ah, you move, Mrs. O. So did you, girl.
Maynard, give me the that.
The this?
The that.
Sure. Oh, I get it. It's another game. When I do this, everybody freeze, oh, boy.
Maynard, give me that can. Yeah, Mrs. Osborne, how deep is the well in that patio?
No one really knows. We stopped digging when we heard Chinese community singing.
I'd say that's deep enough.
Hey, don't nobody want to play kick the can, because we already got the can.
Madam, I'd like to submit my resignation and go back to my old job, getting shot out of a cannon.
Trembly, get me my 8-iron.
Oh, madam, you're not going to practice golf now, are you?
Oh, I am going to beanball that beanhead Maynard G. Krebs right from here.
Go, 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 madam. Oops, madam, I think you sliced a bit. Oh, madam.
When we Osborns have a disaster, by George, we have a disaster.
Mrs. Osborne, that tremendous explosion, it didn't even touch anything in here.
It wouldn't dare. This is Osborne property.
Look, observe what the explosion has wrought.
Great Scott! It's boomtown altogether. Another oil gusher. Oh, it'll turn Osborne Manor into a soggy grease pit.
Gee, Mrs. Osborne, I'm sorry. Our intentions were good.
Mine weren't.
Relax, boys. You've done me a great favor. In behalf of the Bureau of Internal Revenue and myself, I thank you.
Madam, it's black gold.
I test. Finest quality. Tremblay, get me my tin hat. We'll rig and work the night.
Mamie, you're a hero.
Yes, I am. Haven't I?